Hey friends, it's Lisa. Welcome and thank you for watching another one of my videos. So today I'm actually filming from a different corner in my office. I have my brand new Strand Mom chair from IKEA, which is all types of fabulous, and it gives my heart the warm and fuzzies. It's like kind of yellow. Well, it's not kind of, it's yellow, but it's very kind of like retro, like old man with a pipe sitting and reading his newspaper, and I'm all about it. It's so comfortable. But anyway, today's video I am sharing my candle empties for June 2018. Now, if you had watched the June 2018 candle picks, I gave myself the theme of my favorite candles, or the candles that were in my collection that I enjoyed. And some of them were candles that I have burned before and I had repeats, so I already had an idea of what they would smell like. And then the other candles were ones that I had in my collection. I thoroughly enjoyed them on cold, which, if you're not into candle lingo, that just means the candle when it's not being burnt, the scent that it gives off. So I thoroughly enjoyed them while they were, on cold, and I was excited to try them and burn them. So the first candle that I finished, and these are actually in no real order, but was this 1 wick Bath and Body Works candle in air. And when I purchased this, I pretty much bought it because I am a Gemini, and I enjoyed the fact that it captured this whole horoscope theme. And air is a cool breeze, blue iris, and gardenia blossoms. And this was a soy scented candle with essential oils. And I pretty much got it down to the end of the, where the metal stud comes in. I have to say I really enjoyed this candle. I usually don't like gardenia scents because I find them too pungent and headache inducing. But this one I really enjoyed, and I've been having great luck with the 1 wick Bath and Body Works candles. The 3 wicks are awful, but yet I am is it a sadist or am I a masochist? Because, no, I'm probably a masochist because it's like I know they're gonna be awful, but I want them anyway. But yeah, the 1 wicks have been phenomenal. The next one I have was Sweet Cherry Pie. And this was one that I burned a candle last year, and I had bought a duplicate, and I thought it was like a rare candle. And then, of course, with the semi-annual sale that just passed, Bath and Body Works brought a whole bunch of them back, and so people were buying them, and so a lot of people have them right now. But this went all the way down to the end, and this is cherry pie, but it's also crust. You get the buttery, flaky layers of the crust, and I actually get more of that than the cherry, but it's thoroughly enjoyable. So if you like this type of scent, check out your local Bath and Body Works. They probably have it. But the notes on this are bright red cherries, flaky pie crust, and crushed almonds. And this is one of the candles from Bath and Body Works where the scent notes truly match what the actual scent is. And I don't even like cherries. I don't know why my voice is cracking, but I don't really even like cherries, but I like cherry scent. And by the way, oh, happy 4th of July, everyone. I'm filming this on 4th of July, so I have off, and it's, ungodly hot outside. I don't know what the temperature is right now. The feel like I think is over 100, and I'm sitting in an air conditioning house, and I'm sweating profusely. Even in, like 70-degree air conditioning. It's just like, it's so hot. The next candle that I have is also from Bath and Body Works, and it's Soft, the Pink Petal Tea Cake. Now, this was the candle that I have only ever had this particular one, but the scent apparently was out a few years ago, and people really loved it, and it was one of the candles where people had been begging Bath and Body Works to come back out with it, and they did, and people were loving it. This smells very much, and I said this before in my candle pick video, like the Sensationals brand wax violet sugar. And you can buy Sensationals wax at Walmart for $2. And the wax lasts a really long time when you warm it, and it has a great throw. This is the same exact scent, except you're paying whatever Bath and Body Works decides to charge that day. Because, you know, sometimes they're $24.50, but then sometimes they're $10.50, but sometimes they're whatever, you know, and then you have a coupon. So I don't feel like I would ever need this one again, because like I said, I could go to Walmart and for $2 get the violet sugar. But this one, what was the deal with this one? Oh yes, okay. The deal with this one was, no matter how I treated the wicks, it was just billowing black smoke. Like I would even trim the wicks because, you know, I was afraid of puny wick syndrome, but it didn't matter because the wicks would just billow black smoke. And so when I got, I don't know, yeah, you could see it, about halfway, I ended up extinguishing it and putting it in my candle crock for a couple days because I just couldn't take all of the smoke that was coming out of it. But the scent notes on this are rose petals, fluffy cake, and an orange essential oil. I can't really smell it now because of the fact that I had it in my candle crock for 4 or 5 days, and so it really did get all the fragrance oils out, but it was pleasant. But as I just said, I wouldn't buy it again just because I can buy a really more cost-efficient alternative. And the last Bath and Body Works, I almost forgot what I was saying mid-sentence, is this tomato vine. And this is sun-kissed tomato leaves, spring fresh greens, and a hint of lemon. And this smells exactly like a tomato plant. If you garden or you want to get really close and personal to tomatoes in the produce section of your grocery store, this is what the green part smells like. I personally love it. It's very green, it's very fresh. I got about halfway through, and this is not technically an empty. I'm going to save this for another time, but I just wanted to show how much that I did get through in this month. This does have puny wick syndrome now, though I realized I didn't pronunciate correct. Oh my god, I'm so tired, and I'm drinking my coffee right now. This had puny wick syndrome, and if you don't know what that is, that's when the Bath and Body Works wicks, for unknown reasons, get really tiny and they produce little flames, and it's just a struggle to get through them. So I don't know if I'm going to reburn this or if I'm going to just end up sticking it in my candle crock. But I really love this scent, but my dad's like, what is that smell? He's like, I respect, like, we have different scents, like, that we like, but he's like, I do not appreciate that. Which I think is a really polite way of him saying that he thought this smelled disgusting. So, yeah, this one will be held for another day. And I don't know if they came back out with that one during the semi-annual sale, but they should. Now onto my Yankees. So this is where I got to in a strawberry lemon ice 2-wick large tumbler. I love this. It basically smells like water ice. It's just very fresh, and you get the lemon and you get the sugar, or you get the strawberries and the lemon, and just very sweet. I have burned this last year in a medium jar and it worked well, and the 2-wick tumbler was awesome and I highly recommend it, and I would probably get it again next year too. Now on to my 2 favorites. So I said this in my wax picks video. I had 2 candles that they're 2 of my favorite Yankee candle scents. The first I will go with is, I'll just show this one, Cotton Candy. I love this scent. I have stocked up on this. You know, when I see it at the outlets, I've bought it in large jars, I've bought it in votives, because this scent might be my most favorite Yankee candle scent of all time. It's pure sweet perfection. It's a very clean burn, as you can see. There's only a little bit of wax remnants, and it went all the way down to the stud. And even now, it it's everything to me. Like, this is my favorite candle, hands down. I have one more. I do not know if I want to burn it or hold on to it until I'm old and gray, but I really enjoyed this one, and I had this in my room, and every time that I walked into it, it was just pure happiness in my nose. Which for other people it might be illegal things that do that, and then for me it's just candles. And then the last candle that I have this month is Blue Hydrangea. This was a retired scent that I found a couple years ago, and I had it. Oh, this smells really nice too. I had it and I thought it was going to be part of my never burn collection, but I've really thought about that whole idea over the last couple months, and I'm not really doing that anymore except for maybe the cotton candy. But this candle was so nice. If you like hydrangea scents, I highly recommend it. I got all the way down to the bottom, and the reason why the wick is off to the side is because it started to travel. When it got to this point, you know, the whole wax was liquefied, and the wick just kind of traveled. And the one time it kind of nudged it back, and then when it burned again, it did that whole thing. And if you don't know, you know, you don't want your wicks to travel. It's a safety issue. The glass could shatter, which is another reason why you should never leave candles, especially when they get towards the end, burning unattended. So I mean, I loved this candle. I am going to continue to look for hydrangea scents in the future, and I'm really happy that I got to experience this because it was phenomenal. So those were my candle empties and almost empties for the month of June 2018, which were my favorites because it was my birthday month and I decided to treat my nose. So if you liked this video or found any of the information helpful, please think about giving this video a thumbs up. And until next time, I hope you guys all stay well. Bye!